Hi there! Today let's learn how to compute for the slope of a tangent line. Welcome to Learn with Red. I'm Red and I make learning videos like this. Click like or subscribe to see more and get notified when I upload new videos. And oh, it's time right now to Learn with Red. If you want to become an engineer, you must learn calculus and understand the concept of differentiation. Like for instance, finding the slope of a line that is tangent to a curve, say a trajectory of a rocket launch. The function y equals f sub x. So y is a function of x. When we say tangent, we mean that line intersect with a curve in one and only one point. In this case, point A. So there can only be one tangent line because as we make the slope bigger or smaller, that line will necessarily intersect the curve at a second point, as I will show you. For our example, let's use Excel to show the shape of the curves. Take the curve y equals x squared. It's a parabola. So entering these numbers there, let's see what the curve looks like. I'll show you. Okay, and we know that this point A is in the curve because if x equals 1, so y equals x squared equals 1. So point A is in 1, 1. What is the equation of the tangent line at point A? From algebra, we know how to compute the slope m using the slope intercept formula y equals m times x plus b. This works if we're given 2 points, x and y, or 1 point and a slope. But we don't have that information. We know only 1 point. So here we can start by drawing a secant line from point A to another point in the curve, point B. So if point A is in 1, 1, point B is somewhere in x2, y2. Now, can we get the slope of this second line? Yes, by using the slope formula. M equals rise divided by run, or M equals rise over run, where the rise is equal to the difference of that y of point B and the y at point A, which is 1, and the run, which is x at point B minus x at point A, which is 1. Now that we have 2 points, A and B, can we calculate for the slope? Yes, using slope equals rise over run, that is m equals x squared minus 1 over x minus 1. Let's use Excel to compute for the slope of the second line AB, where B is at x equals 2. We enter the formula m equals quantity x raised to the second power, or x caret 2 minus 1, over x minus 1. At x equals 2, Excel gives us m equals 3. Now let's enter x as it approaches 1. X equals 1.5, x equals 1, x equals 1.01, x equals 1.001. And let's copy the formula down. See, as x approaches 1, m becomes 2. Notice that we cannot really use x equals 1, why? Because then 1 minus 1 equals 0. So at x equals 1, slope m is undefined, right? Yes. See that as x approaches 1, slope m approaches 2. Let's show that in the graph. So at x equals 1.5, the green secant line becomes less steep. The slope m equals 2.5. At x equals 1.1, the slope of the green secant line, m, equals 2.1. And at x equals 1.01, m equals 2.01. And at x equals 1.0001, the slope of the secant line, m, equals 2, rounded off. We can also approach x equals 1 from 0 instead of 2. X approaches 1 from 0. Let's place the number in Excel. 0.5, 0.9, 0.99. Then let's copy the slope formula. See, the same thing happens. As x approaches 1 from 0, the slope of the secant line gets closer and closer to 1. Then we use our algebra to get the equation of the slope of that secant line at x equals 1 using y equals m times x plus b and plugging 2 for m, x equals 1 and y equals 1, we get 1 minus 2 equals b. So the y-intercept b equals minus 1. And we got this by performing differentiation. Now we can state, in the limit of infinity as x approaches 1, the slope of the tangent line m equals 2. Now we can go to lesson 3 and examine things from another point of view. But before that, I want to see your comprehension. Let's have learning assessment.